Another series just to keep your feet happy, okay? So with this one, you're going to use a ball of some kind. I've got a little super ball down here that I use regularly. You can also use a tennis ball, a racket ball, or a golf ball, whatever it is that feels good for you. But what you're going to do is allow yourself to apply pressure to the ball so that you go into each joint of the toes of the feet. The way you know that you're in the right spot is you're going to see the joint kind of pop out for you. So let yourself just kind of explore each one of those joints just with some gentle pressure, just compression against each. And then go a little bit higher and let yourself kind of just explore through compression each one of those joints, those toe joints. And once you've done that, then let yourself anchor the heel in one place and then do some sort of sweeping motions, kind of like a vacuum cleaner going side to side. Let yourself sweep a little bit and move the ball down a little bit further and sweep a little bit and move it down a little bit further. And just kind of give your foot a nice massage. This is heavenly. If you're watching this and not doing it, I'm sorry, because you're probably missing out. And then as you choose, let yourself ground the ball of the foot. And if it's comfortable for you, kind of sweep around the heel. Let yourself just explore that. This might be a very tender spot. So if it's too tender for you, especially initially, don't go into it. And this is one of those where you're going to want to consult with your doctor, especially if you have any kind of neuropathy or anything like that. You don't want to be doing these things without your doctor being aware or giving you some advice on what would be best for you. So after you massage that foot a little bit, you might want to go and do the other. Again, just through compression, let yourself explore the joints, the toe joints. And this doesn't have to take a whole lot of time. I tend to keep these near my desk so that I can, when I need a break from computer work, I can just get up and within 2 or 3 minutes go through this whole series and kind of give myself a little bit of a break. Let yourself do the vacuum cleaner sweep kind of thing along the instep and the arch and back and forth. And then if you choose, ground the ball of the foot and let yourself do some sweeping movements around the heel. Again, this can be a very tender area for a lot of people, so be very gingerly in your approach to this area. Make sure it feels okay, and if you're finding things that are a little troublesome, consult your healthcare provider, certainly. And then as you choose, let yourself rest. Now what we're going to do is stretch out, and you can use, I have a little foam roller here, one of the smaller versions of the foam roller. You can certainly use a rolled up towel, a rolled up rug, whatever it is that you have. But what you'll do is simply place the ball of the foot on whatever it is that you're using. Let the heel sink toward the floor, and you might want to hold on to a chair or a wall or your kitchen counter for stability, and then just kind of breathe into it. Let your weight and your energy sink down into the heel. Once that feels pretty good, and it may not feel good, if it doesn't and you don't want to go any further, especially when you first start using these techniques, don't go any further. But if you want to go a little bit further with it, what you'll do is simply step slightly forward with your other foot, which is going to encourage a much deeper opening in through that calf area. It could be way too intense, so make sure that it's okay. Make sure your body's okay with it. Nothing to be gained by threatening your own body. Do both sides, of course. Let yourself just kind of play with the other side and hold on to something for stability, whether it's your desk or your kitchen counter or a wall or a chair. I typically notice that one side is extremely different from the other. One side might feel a little tighter one day than the other. Just let yourself kind of enjoy. And whenever you're ready, if you want, you can step forward slightly or not. Some days are definitely not days. So trust your body and let it guide you in whatever it is that's best for you. The last movement in the series is to stretch the foot in the exact opposite way. So you're going to turn the toes under and just let yourself breathe. This is one where stability is important, especially when you first start. So make sure you're near something you can hold on to while you're doing it. And the knee is over the foot, and just let yourself kind of breathe into it. You can certainly do this seated in a chair if that's more comfortable for you and if stability is an issue for you. And after holding for a while, you might hold for a count of 20, you might hold for a count of 30, and let yourself work up to a count of 60 or so. And then, of course, do the other side. And there's no rhyme or reason. There's no set pattern that you have to do it. You don't have to do the massage first and then the heel stretch and then the toe stretch. You can do whatever seems to fit your circumstance on any given day. And as you choose and whenever you're ready, just let yourself come out, relax, and enjoy your happy feet.